Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and you clicked on this video for a reason. You guys clicked on this video because you guys want to end up being a master at slime climb in Fall Guys. And what if I were to tell you that not only am I going to show you guys how to be a master at it, but I'm going to over-deliver for you guys. I'm going to show you how to actually end up being so good that you can teach your friends and you can also end up getting a victory with them as well. If you want to do that, then stick around for the video because you guys are in for a treat. So, the gameplay that you are going to be seeing on screen, everybody, is of course of Slime Climb. As the gameplay is going to go over the first time around, I'm just going to simply talk about how we're going to start doing these tip videos for future Fall Guys videos in terms of like how we can do these courses much more effectively. And then in the second go through of the exact same game, I'm going to break down what you guys just saw. So, this is the very first episode of potentially many of the Fall Guys mini-games walkthroughs, where I will take a specific game mode in Fall Guys, and I will give you a walkthrough and a crystal clear guide on how you guys can be the most effective in that mode to maximize the amount of wins that you get per game. So that way, if you guys are stuck on a particular mode, you just can't seem to quite get it and it always screws you out of your victories, there is no longer going to be that issue. So if you guys end up enjoying this video and there's a specific game mode that you would like me to give you advice on, do me a favor right now and comment that down below, be specific about the mode, and tell me why you would like to see it. Because I'd be more than happy to serve you, but I have to only, ask that because I cannot read your mind. So, I would tremendously appreciate you going in the comments. If you also happen to enjoy as well, to support the channel, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe so YouTube will go, hey, people like this guy, let's recommend his content. And then my content will get recommended to more people that are in need of it, such as you guys, because obviously you looked on this video for a reason. So, let's end up doing that together, shall we? Okay, now that I ended up explaining what we're going to be doing throughout the rest of this series, let's actually get into how you guys can consistently get wins in Slime Climb in Fall Guys. So let's go back over the clip, shall we? Alright, so this is going to be the clip once again, but this time it's in slow motion so you guys can see everything in a decent speed that matches my voice so you don't necessarily have to worry about me pausing every 5 seconds. And there's also going to be multiple tips per part of this course. So, let's begin with the first part. Obviously, you have the choice of going around the long way or taking the traditional shortcut, which is those two little trampolines that are right there so you can end up avoiding the pistons. I do not recommend going on the trampoline only unless that you have a clear path. If you get bumped immediately on the bottom half of the course, the slime will immediately kill you. I would like to believe you only have 10 seconds before the slime gets to the very first part of the course, which is the bottom there. So it's actually the worst if you screw up at the bottom, because you're almost immediately going to die. Any other part higher in the course, you're almost going to be fine, so I would take that only if you can risk it. The course part also you also just saw right there was me taking the other pistons, and you can either A, take another shortcut and jump at the crack at the first piston if it's safe, or you can end up going the long way around. The pistons are on uneven timing and they switch every few seconds, so you want to always end up going to jump as the first piston is starting to back up, and then you end up having the most amount of time before it goes back. Now for these donuts on the treadmill, all you want to do is just look at the direction that you want to go, or in this case, looking at the yellow pillars while you're on your way there so it does not mess you up. Now the yellow pillars also used to mess me up back in the day, especially because I was not prone to balance. I play on PlayStation 4, and with the thumbsticks being all wacky, you want to walk on the first one, and then you want to jump on the second one, almost right in the dead center, and then walk as if you were trying to keep your balance on a tightrope. Then, for the hammers here, this is not a big deal. You can end up hugging the right side and avoid getting hit by any of the hammers at all, or you can go down the middle if you want to save like 2 seconds of speed. Then for these last set of pistons, these ones are also a set of uneven pistons, but luckily these ones have a gap in between per piston, and you can do this where you go back even to avoid getting hit. If you don't think you can get through the whole entire thing in one shot, just go into the crack, wait for it again, and just take your time because you don't have to worry about getting a certain order like the bottom pistons. Now this is probably going to be the most severe part of the course, is the slime climb up to the donuts and then the wrecking balls. You always want to hug the side of the donut that would push you back into the pistons rather than directly into the slime on the right. The reason why is because if you get hit into the slime, you instantly die, but if you get hit to the left, you will only just fall off the course and might have a chance of dying. And when you're going towards these wrecking balls, you must look at them. Do not try to do the shadow analogy where you just go straight ahead and try to get a straight shot. You will miss. I can guarantee it 99.9% of the time, you are almost guaranteed to miss because you have no predictability factor. If you're looking directly at it, you might even want to do a thing where you circle backwards and it's like, okay, I'm moving, and even though the slime is slippery, you might want to run backwards for like a split second to let that little wrecking ball gap close and then go for it. Because you're going to see there's people that are in this clip right here that I'm spectating and they rush way too quick and they get barely nicked by the ball and then they can end up falling off and it gets them killed. And unfortunately as well, there's been a lot of people trying to stay at the top of slime climb and push each other, which causes you to actually be at more risk. So what I recommend that you do is at the end of the course, go for a dive, because otherwise you will get nicked by a wrecking ball or pushed off and you will be screwed out of your chances of winning. Because unfortunately by the time you get up here, you are most likely not going to have a chance at a redo because the slime has gotten way too high. So this is what I'm going to end up saying in conclusion for this video to make this 100% crystal clear yet again. When you play slime climb, only take the shortcuts if you can avoid getting hit. Otherwise, you will end up falling and you can end up getting yourself almost immediately killed. Secondly as well, when you're taking the shortcuts, other than doing the shortcuts safely, of course, make sure that you have the time to have the almost like a second mess up. Think about it as like, if I were to mess up, is this worth it? Because if you mess up and you die, it's better to just avoid the shortcut altogether. So think preemptively how many chances you have at messing up before. And also with the pistons as well, make sure that you're not only getting the timing right, but you hang on the end and jump into the corners so you can avoid it at all costs. And then just work on your timing. And just if you rinse and repeat, you almost guaranteed have a win. Anyways, guys, this is today's video on how to have a crystal clear chance at getting your wins on Slime Climb. If you ended up enjoying this video, I would tremendously appreciate if you could show support to the channel by leaving a like, comment, subscribe. That way I have the privilege to serve you in the future. I will always bring you guys the best content, and you guys don't want to regret it, because who knows, if I don't end up getting to the point where I can make more videos for you guys, there might be an instance where you guys might have a video that you want and I can't deliver because the YouTube algorithm won't push it. So it's a win-win for everybody, guys. Go ahead and promote the videos that you want to see, because it makes me happy and it will be able to give you guys what you want. I hope you ended up enjoying. If you did, once again, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed another YouTube video for the most unique YouTuber you will ever see. Peace out, guys. Love you.